Welcome back, everybody. This is Majestic Curls, and today we're going to be doing a review on this Haaka. Stay tuned. So, I have a 7-week-old baby. If you all haven't seen the last video I posted, I have a newborn baby, and I breastfeed. I breastfed with my middle child. All the way until he was about 1. I want to say he got weaned off the boob at about 11 months because he grew teeth and started biting down, and I couldn't deal with that pain. So I continued to pump until literally he was about 1, and basically until I ran out of all of my breast milk that was in the freezer. So he got that in a sippy cup. So I made sure that he transitioned from not only just the breast, but into a sippy cup and not a bottle. So it wasn't really hard with him because he's so greedy. As long as it was milk, he was drinking it. So, well, breast milk anyway. So it wasn't that hard. So with this specific product, I had seen it on I want to say it's Facebook that I saw it on, and they were promoting it. And had like a nice little clip to it or whatever. And I thought it was interesting. And with me breastfeeding and there being so many resources now on breastfeeding, I wanted to engage into this product. So let me get that box. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. I've been calling it Haaka. I could be wrong. I don't know, Haaka, I don't know. But anyway, it's a silicone breast pump. It's BPA free, and let's see. It comes in a 1-piece. It comes in 4 ounces, and it also comes in a 5 ounce. If I knew there was a 5 ounce one, I probably would use the 5 ounce versus this 4. But this 4 ounce does just as good. Let me bring this in. Box. Let's see what it says. Hopefully the camera is definitely So this is the box that I got. I saw this on Amazon. I want to say anywhere from $8 to $12. It wasn't expensive at all. It was, for something like this, if you're not completely sure if it's going to work or not, you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. So with this being the price that it wasn't bad at all to test out and give it a shot. So I'm not going to exactly show you like boob and all out it, collected milk. But what I will do is when I'm feeding her on one, I'll pop it on there and then I'll show you the amount of milk when I'm doing it. But I'm not going to do it exactly right now. So I'm just going to show you, like I said, this is the Haaka, whatever, silicone breast pump. And it's not like it's completely just pumping. So what you do is, I'm not going to pull the boob out, but I'll give you a piece of it. So you just kind of squeeze it. You squeeze it. And it attaches. Oh, Lord Jesus. That wasn't what I was trying to do. There we go. It's on there. Yeah, of course it's popping off because when you move it from the side. Yeah, when you move it from the side, that helps release the suction. It's definitely a product worth paying for. I would definitely recommend it, especially for mothers that are having a hard time producing more milk. So like when you're breastfeeding on one, it's best to pump from the other one, and that's how you get your milk flow to increase. So with this, it definitely helps because, of course, number one, you don't have to worry about trying to hold a whole other breast pump or a loud electronic breast pump constantly making noise while you're breastfeeding your baby. This one is quiet. You suction it, Let me put it on there. Yeah, you suction on there, and it takes a little bit. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't start like pulling the milk like immediately, but as baby's feeding, that milk flow starts to pull. Because of course, if you haven't noticed, when you're feeding on one, the other one starts leaking. If you don't have breast pads or nursing pads, it'll leak. You can feel the milk literally. You can feel the milk literally like forming or moving in the gut. Nothing, my rings in here. Okay. Good place to store. Anywho, so it doesn't immediately fill up, but as you're like, once he or she, I keep saying she because I have a little girl, newborn girl. So when she's feeding, I'll put it on there, and it literally, like within like a minute or two, it starts to get the drip going. And it really helps too, especially if you have one of those, if you have a baby that's like, has a favorite boob where they constantly just want to be on that one. Pop this on the other one, and it helps release some of that pressure, that engorgement, that soreness. If you want to use a breast pump, it may be easier if it's super full, but this, it definitely will help ease up some of that swelling and that fullness feeling. So I would recommend every breastfeeding mom to at least try it. And if you don't like it, then, to each his own. But I definitely feel like it's worth the investment. Here's a funny story. I was breastfeeding on this side. This left breast is my moneymaker. It pours milk like it's nobody's business. And it's been like that since I was able to actually breastfeed. With my middle child, Kyrie, he's my breastfeeding baby. My eldest, Micah, I could not get him to latch on. And it was really hard. It was frustrating. I don't feel like the resources for my age group at that time was out there. Granted, there was like WIC and there's lactation nurses, and they're kind of pushy. They push it, but I don't feel like they kind of like give you the information on, what it's for, how it's benefiting you, how it's benefiting baby, all the resources, all the different things that you can do with breast milk. So at that time, I was just so frustrated with not being able to get this milk, not get the milk flowing, because I believe I was getting milk. Mikey just was not latching on. I had flat nipples, and the only thing that changed with my middle child is the fact that I got my nipples pierced, and 2 months later I find out I'm pregnant. So I had the piercings probably in for like another month or two, and I couldn't deal with the pain of, your breasts are growing, everything is changing, and those metal bars was just hurting too much. And so I got rid of them. So I don't have them. They were fun while they lasted. They were cute. I felt bedazzled. But I took them out, and literally once Kyrie came and I tried to breastfeed, I'm not trying to be nasty, but those nips were out, and he latched on like it was nobody's business. And I was so happy and so proud that I was able to breastfeed him and give him the nutrients that I wanted to give Mikey in the beginning. Didn't have to worry about going to WIC appointments, which nothing against WIC. I feel like if you need it, go for it. If not, don't bother with it. You don't need it. But yeah, formula, I didn't have time for it. I didn't want to deal with it. So I was really proud and happy that I was able to breastfeed. And I always knew that if I did have another baby, I would breastfeed again. So this time she had no problem. And it was, like I said, this one makes a lot of milk. This one is just always probably about 2-3 ounces, maybe, depending on how long I go without breastfeeding on this one. For some reason, she has a hard time latching on this nipple. I don't know what it's about. Like, I literally have to kind of, kind of massage my breast and then, get the nipple to, I don't know, relax, poke, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's just hard for her to latch on. I still don't. I repeat, do not, look at me, do not have this on and try to do other things while it's on there, because it's not going to work. I was trying to do something and knocked it, or kind of my arm brushed against it. It popped off, and of course, you know, it's kind of deep down up in there. So, like, that's how it looks with my fingers. So it's deep down in there. It bounced off my arm. I tried to catch it. My arm popped up, and the milk spilled all over my sheets. I mean, my covers. When I say I was livid, I was so upset I wanted to cry. And any breastfeeding mom understands the struggle losing the liquid gold.
Alright, anywho, she's done and she has spit up all over herself. So this is what we got in the Haaka. Oh, we will not drop it this time. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Yep. Look how she looking at it like, ooh, milk. We got about, what is this, 1 ounce? 1 ounce in here. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. I got more in it the last time, but yeah, that's what we got. And then what I also been doing is I'll take this little bit, because she's breastfed, I put in a bottle so we can try to learn how to get her to drink on a bottle. So far, it's not working out, because she wants the boob so much. When she gets a bottle, she's like, this ain't what I want, and she will holler the whole time. Surprisingly today that wasn't today. Yesterday, I got her to drink. It was 2 ounces from this Haaka, and she drank half of the 2 ounces. So she only drank 1 ounce, and she was just like, no, I'm not feeling this. I want boob. And cried and cried and cried and cried until I gave it to her. Story of my life. So I'm trying to figure that part out. It's only 1 ounce, so we're probably gonna more than likely put it in a bottle and try to get her to practice on a bottle and drink.
So if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. Also comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I am signing off, and you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.